welcome back to the PAWNCAST, episode 7, where we dive into the minds of small business owners and entrepreneurs and see what makes them tick. I'm your host, Redbeard. This is my co-host, Hermes. And our new special guest, my man, the myth, the legend, Luigi.
Now I feel old. I'm three things.
Hell yeah.
The legend?
The legend. He's a legend. He's legendary. So Luigi owns... Well, I'll let him go into that. So let's start off with this. So Luigi, if you could compare yourself to a piece on the chessboard, what piece would it be and why?
I'm probably going to pick the knight.
Okay.
The knight takes care of business, you know what I'm saying? He moves around, the king's too slow for him.
Okay.
He can only go one space at a time, and I'm definitely not going to be the queen.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think the horse is an attack position, and he takes care of business, so that's what I like to do.
Hell yeah. So the knight it is.
So mate.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. So on the PAWNCAST, what we try to do here is change your mentality and kind of think on the pawn mentality. What the pawn mentality is, in short, and we'll get into it, is moving forward one step at a time, getting help from your friends, getting help from pieces who are, higher rate than you. And if you push hard enough throughout the game of chess and you're that little pawn, you make it to the other end of the board, you get to become whatever piece it is that you want to become. And I think that us as humans and small business owners and trying to grow, that's kind of what we do. That's what we think here. That's our mentality, the pawn mentality. So our goal is, as we go through your interview, think of little ways that you can compare yourself to a pawn, I suppose, and let's see at the very end. That's the end question is, do you still look at yourself as a knight, or do you look at yourself as potentially a pawn?
I'm interested. Honestly, yeah.
So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna see. We're gonna dive in and see what we can learn about you.
I think we all start as pawns, so I'm saying, been there.
Been there.
Don't forget where I come from.
Hell yeah.
So,
Raiders Nation.
no sir.
He likes the black and silver pawns.
Yeah, I do.
Fair. Oh, yeah.
Chessboard's lit.
Yeah. So we love it, dude. Centerpiece. We're trying to do we're gonna do a backdrop next, and we're really gonna go all out. I think it's gonna move over there.
You should give out like mushrooms before people come in. the board would trip you the fuck out like 45 minutes later.
Next time I'm doing a base too, it's gonna be all lit up.
Oh, that would be shit.
So yeah, it's gonna come up a little bit up the board. Yeah, the board's gonna be all. It's all.
I like it.
Those look pretty tricky already.
No, I like the levels on it though. The 3D on it, that thing was super dope.
Try to create something different.
Pretty crafty, yeah, and then you can see it through the.
So you'll see the light through the deal.
Show the audience.
I'll show the audience. I don't know if it picks it up. And this is just a shitty phone light, so it'll be better. You guys get the concept.
Improvements.
And that's another thing we're kind of doing is like every episode almost has something different. You know what I mean? Like whether it's the layout on the board or before there was a board or there was hats up here. Like we're trying to show the audience how you grow a business. We're growing the podcast and the followers, and everybody's going to grow with us. So pretty excited about it, and it's a lot of fun.
I'm happy for you guys.
Hell yeah, thank you.
I think that's a cool ass idea. Good for you for having the balls to do it.
I don't know about just full set.
Hey, it takes balls, it takes your time. It's going to take a little bit of money, and good friends.
Yeah, good pizza.
To put it together, and then next thing you know, you're all on the show talking shit together.
Yeah.
If you get to where you want to get.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's a really good time. And I think at the end of it, we get to help a lot of people. We get to help not only small business owners. So when the PAWNCAST blows up and everybody's like, damn, who's that Luigi? What restaurant? You know what I mean? Like, let's go check them out. We've seen him on the PAWNCAST. So it's going to help the small business owner, but it also helps the individual who's watching, who's maybe like tired of being the W-2 employee, tired of being the guy that's working day to day and maybe wants to make a jump and isn't quite happy where they're at. You know what I mean?
Or maybe doing their own thing, but sometimes it takes a while to get somewhere too.
Yep.
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
It is.
Yeah. It's a bitch to learn now.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's a bitch to learn, but you definitely need it, and when you get it, it's awesome.
Hell yeah.
So what business do you own?
I own Garibaldi's downtown. Me and my wife. Actually, it's a family business,
Okay.
I guess my kids are part owner. They get to come there and do whatever they want for free. So I guess that's ownership, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I'm the only one that works there. Nah. My son works there with me every day, and then my wife and daughter work at night on the weekends. So it's pretty awesome. They help out. They do a great job.
Okay. So for the viewer that doesn't know what Garibaldi's is, what is it?
It's pretty much try to be like a Sicilian / obviously American restaurant because I'm American. So we like to do quality food, fresh food. We make our own sauces. We make our own marinades. The meatballs are homemade. It's not like you can buy the recipes and make them yourself.
Okay.
It's like 30 years in the kitchen. I came to all these recipes over watching my chefs in Alaska or the ones in cooking school or even the ones since I came to town too. You learn stuff from different people. I could work with someone in a cafeteria and still learn something from them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's something different.
Everybody's got a skill and some people see things differently and they have a better way of doing things also.
Okay. So maybe perspective,
Yeah.
kind of the perspective.
Open-minded will make you a better chef for sure. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. You're going to be the first chef we interview.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
This would be cool. This would be, I think there'll be a lot of questions that come up, you know, because none of us are chefs. Most of the people we've interviewed are like real estate, which we're into, or construction, which some of us have been into. Yeah, like mechanics, you know, we've been into that. Like chefs, you know, you're kind of tapping into a world. I like to barbecue. Yeah, I mean, I like to make my steaks and stuff, but
So do I.
and I know Amelia likes
Barbecue's
to barbecue, do his thing, but
Well, there's got to be a little bit of barbecue in every guy, I think.
I think
You know, you
so.
might not be able to saute or whatever, but you can barbecue.
I think so. I think that's a. I think
Because you'll
that's,
buy the grill, you put some effort in, and that's what it takes to do anything, so. Yeah.
that's true. That's true. You got to start somewhere. I was burning steaks left and right. It's like, oh my god, I keep ruining this shit. I really want to do a wagyu
I
steak.
keep ruining this shit. You need to buy like flank steak and start there.
Yeah.
Something cheap that you don't mind butchering.
You know, by butchering, yeah, overcooking. Yeah, no, I think I got it now. It took me some time, but fuck it. I like meat thermometers, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Internal temperatures help me
Oh, it's important.
a ton.
Yeah, it's super important. It's the internal temp on everything. I don't care what it is, yeah.
That was something that helped my ass a bunch. I was skipping that step for sure. I was like, oh yeah, I think that's about done. 15 minutes, sure. Pull it out.
Like a prime rib, things like that, you know.
Do the old fucking. Oh yeah, you know, yeah. If you
Just
go like
pushing on
this,
the beat,
they're like,
dude.
yeah, you're like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's medium rare. Oh, that's well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's overcooked. and fine.
I can't do that, dude. I fuck that up. Every
Yeah,
time.
I have a job where you can never fail, and if you do, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost you. You do someone's wedding and fail, it's gonna follow you for a while. So.
So do you do a lot of catering?
We still do cater. I don't do a lot of catering because we're at dinners now, so the crew hasn't changed in the kitchen. It's been me and Alex. He's been there 8 years now,
Okay.
which is what you want in your kitchen crew. You want someone to be there for an extended amount of time so they know how to cook, and the people that come in and like the food will get the same food every time. Because it's the same people cooking.
It's more like quality control, basically.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're not
definitely-
jumping person to person.
That's
trying to
right.
retrain
You got it.
and-
You got it. And things like that. So the kitchen has never changed. I pretty much started down there by myself for 30 grand, bro. We got the place. I bought some equipment. I used to do like private parties and catering. And then I just stayed down there, and I got an awesome family from Boston to come and loan me 40 grand.
Okay.
Didn't even really know the family well, but I knew their parents a little bit, and they were gracious enough. Paid the loan back, obviously, because that's what I do. Keep my word. And we went to lunch.
Let's dive into that. Let's kind of dig at that. So how did that? So in starting Garibaldi, so go back to the beginning. Like was
It's
this,
never going to be just me, though. I'm never going to tell you the story about how I made this place something.
No,
It's
that's
never,
fine.
ever going to be.
Yeah. So tell us the story of how it came to be a
It's just,
thing.
I guess it's just a lot of blessings, you know. I don't know why, but I just things seem to work out my way. No matter what, I just have to be patient enough to let it happen.
Okay. So what if we worded like this? So let's go back to young Luigi, when Luigi was a kid.
Okay.
Okay. So did you always aspire to be?
So I grew up in Sacramento,
Okay.
right, with my brothers. I had two brothers, and my mom took care of us. We had a stepdad. He's pretty much my dad. He took care of me since I was 2. We didn't have a lot of money. We were on welfare for probably about 7 or 8 years, and then my mom finally got off it.
Okay.
So we were that kind of family. Not had a bunch of food around the house. So around 12 years old, my mom used to work her ass off. She would come home tired, so I would cook my own food. so she wouldn't have to do nothing for me. I did my own laundry, you know what I'm saying? Just things like that. So
Trying to
she
help
would,
out.
and then I would help clean the house, and then maybe like detail her car on the weekends and stuff like that. So anyways, I grew up doing that. I started cooking. My little brother was lazy, so I charged him money. That was the first time I ever made money, bro. First time I ever made money is my little brother was so lazy, but when I cooked my dinner, he paid me his $2 for lunch the next day to eat. Because I believe if he would have just said he wanted to help, it would have been straight up, but he didn't. He don't want to do nothing but eat.
Okay.
So it cost him $2.
So he would just get the leftovers from the dinner before? Like he'd buy you the
No,
leftovers?
he ate with me that night. I make sure I cook him the same thing I eat.
Okay.
And then he would pay me the $2 he would get for lunch the next day. So that's my first official payment for actually cooking.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so your brother would get $2 from your parents?
Yeah, for
And then
lunch
he would
every
just-
day.
and then he- for
would
lunch
give
every
it to
day?
me.
He'd
Well,
give it to you?
when I cooked for him, obviously I didn't cook every day.
Okay.
But when I did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, hustling a little bro.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's not hustling anybody. I'm almost the same today. If you want my time, it's got to be worth something.
No, yeah, that's
So,
dope.
and I did a good job as a kid. I didn't even know what I was doing, but it actually was doing pretty good.
What were you making? Like what?
Dude, whatever was in the fridge. It's crazy. We had like turkey burgers, like the craziest shit, like the cheapest piece of meat you could ever think of. And I'm sitting here with water in the pan and I'm putting it over the thing and I'm braising the meat and I don't even know what I'm doing, but it's coming out tender and I'm fucking bossing it, right? And we're eating good. I'm eating good, but we always had canned veggies, so
Okay.
everything's dead. You know what I'm saying? Out of the can. Green beans are just gone, dude. But so yeah, man, it was, you know what though? Best childhood. I wouldn't trade my life for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you. I love my whole family. We had a great bond, and that's just how it was. I went to high school, took home ec in high school, and bossed out there too. It just seemed like I was good at cooking.
Like almost like a gift.
I would say that it was not hard for me to do it.
Okay.
So you're
So-
more natural when it came to
That I feel like it was. Some people go their whole life and don't know their calling, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So luckily for me, I got to find mine early. But if I was lazy, I probably would have never found it.
And it was based off of just you trying to help mom and pop.
Yeah.
Essentially,
Me
in the
being
beginning,
impatient too, though. I'm not waiting for no one to do shit for me. I'll get it myself. I was a little kid. I'd jump on the counter, grab my own cup, you know, even though I could barely get up there. And then I'm jumping
Not
off with a glass
waiting for
cup in my
nobody.
hand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because it had glass back then, so.
Okay. All right. So you're just kind of like impatient, you know what I mean? So you were hungry and I gotta eat.
That's it.
So I want to cook me some food.
That's it.
Okay. So now you're in high school. Are you at this point? I mean, so you're 12 when you start.
Yeah.
In high school, you've now taken home ec. Are you getting a little more?
I'm
I guess.
accepting that that's what I'm going to be good at. And you know what? It's not a bad thing in high school because I'm like, what lady doesn't like to eat? There's no such woman on the planet.
Yep.
So I'm like, I could lock that up, blah, 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 right?
Yep. Yep.
Ended up not getting to do none of that.
It was a great plan.
None of that shit happened.
It was
Yeah.
a great
It was a kid's
idea.
plan, dude.
He's like-
little boy's plan, bro.
we gotta raise up some.
Met my lady and I've been with her for like 28 years now. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So she's been with me since I wasn't shit, and I was with her since she ain't shit.
Well, was
So-
that in high school then? You guys met in high school?
No, actually, I was in cooking school in Frisco, San Francisco.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so you're trying to jump it. Hold on. So high school, cooking, you're in home ec.
Yeah, but
Now you know-
I
now
got
you
a
know
job
you do it.
cooking.
Oh, you got a job.
Yeah, because we didn't have no money for prom, so I worked at Taco Bell from like 11 at night till 7 in the morning, and then I'd go to school after that.
Really?
Yeah, to get money for prom. I don't want to be a broke ass, and I only got to go to one, you know, because I'm not.
Well, your senior year?
No, senior year.
Senior year, go to your one prom, and I
Yeah,
think that's what I did.
It wasn't really I don't know. People put a lot of emphasis on that shit. I thought it was just like a dress-up show, pretty much, and take pictures and shit. It's mostly for the ladies.
Yeah,
Right.
something they can look
And
back on.
hopefully it's for the dudes at the end.
Yeah. You have one thing in mind at the end of prom.
Dude, you said high school.
No, you're right. No,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not disagreeing. I
There's
was
nothing
the
else.
same way.
You know, not like sports. Maybe eating some food every now and then, you know? Ladies, bro.
Ladies, that's all I care about. Dude, I got my uncle's Impala. I talked my uncle and let me take his Impala in my prom. And I was like, I'm pulling out all the stops.
You stunned.
My buddy drove his dad's Lincoln. He had a Lincoln oh, I don't even remember what model it was. It was a Lincoln. And then we were just, dude, we were like pulled up. My uncles and Paul was all black, like jet black. My tux was black. I had a light blue tie. And same thing. I didn't necessarily really care about the prom,
Yeah.
but I cared about the after the prom.
Yeah,
Like
and
what
after parties are tight too. After the prom too, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
So
you bring
everybody,
it
that's like the party of, you know, that's the best parties is prom.
It's prom.
After prom.
Yes.
So,
So I was all jacked up about that too. And I'm like, hell yeah, like this is prom, but I didn't care about prom king or anything.
I go shit about
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't prom king. I wasn't even big enough to be that motherfucker. So you know what I'm saying? I was like 145 pounds as a senior.
Soaking wet.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm actually maturing finally at 46.
Finally started putting on some weight.
I'm looking the best I've ever looked, so it's good.
He's like, it's
I'll take
working.
it, dude.
Hell yeah. Hey, slow and steady wins the race, right?
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, I know it is, but damn it.
Damn it, I want to show.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get through high school, you go through prom, you're working at Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Are you with your lady at this time?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I
Okay,
go
so
to
you
cooking
haven't
school and
married.
meet her after that. Yeah. So I'm like 19. She's like 17, I think. Yeah. But she's already graduated in Alaska, right? She's from Alaska. She came down to Sacramento because she thought it was like the beach and shit,
Okay.
but it wasn't. and it's not. Okay.
Okay.
It's not. So she came there and went to like I think she's gonna be a medical assistant. Back then you had to go to school for like 18 months to be a medical assistant. Now it's like 3 months online. This shit's weird, dude. It's like, hey, let's water it down. It's
Yeah.
just the medical field. They're
Just
gonna take
medical,
care of you
yeah.
when you're dying. Don't worry about it.
They don't need any experience. 3 months, send in
But yeah, she went to school there in Sac, and super weird. I would come visit my friends, obviously from high school.
Okay.
I'd come kick it on some weekends after like a couple months in cooking school and come down, and then I would. They're like, oh man, we got these girls in the apartment complex. They're hella cool. We're gonna kick it when you get in. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know. So we get there, and then I meet Ann for the first time, and her little friends are there, and then my buddies are there and stuff. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know. And she says that she's at the end of the night. I had made like a rude comment. I was pretty rude as a young guy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I made a rude comment, and she was like, don't ever bring him back over here and shit like that. But she was lying.
She was lying.
No, that was her saying, make sure he comes back over. So now we just kept seeing each other, man. And then, like I said, then we've been together ever since then.
So 28 years.
Yeah, it's been a long ride. 2 kids.
That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's awesome. Yeah, it is.
So, not to take from that, but cooking school, what exactly is it like a
Cooking
chef
school was
Is
super
it-
fucking dope. Okay, so I went to the 3rd best school in the nation. It was called California Culinary Academy.
Okay.
And then you had like Johnson and Wills, and then CIA in New York is always number 1. But then I have a CIA in Napa, so they're all over the place. But anyways, they were awesome. So I would go to school. My chefs were like from Australia. There was one from Italy, Germany. These were like real chefs from these places. And school was great, but it does not prepare you for the real world because they're gonna make a dish in a class an hour and a half with you.
Remember that?
But when you get your ass kicked on the line, you're gonna make that dish 40 times.
Okay.
You understand
got-
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
what you do is when you're actual working is a lot different than when you're in class.
In class, you're only making one dish versus.
And
now
it's a
you're
whole
making-
class of people sitting there watching him make it, or we're involved doing, cutting, they do knife skills and safety and sanitation. And
Okay.
those are the first 2 things you got to take before you can even step in the kitchen, which makes sense. You should know those 2 things.
Yeah. Is cooking school? I mean, you're going to the 3rd one in the nation. Is that pricey?
Yeah, so it was super cool. So my grandma actually lives in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, she lived there for like 30 years. She's gay. She's had a gay bar for like 20-something years and make the hella money. And she after high school, she was like, don't sit on your ass, grandson. Pick something to do and I'll pay for it.
Okay.
So school was 30 grand when
Okay.
I went there
You went.
for a year and a half. But I go for 12 months and then I end up dropping out and then I go to jail for 12 months.
Oh, well, you got to go into that. What happened? What happened? You can't just drop that.
No,
just
that's school. That was school, bro. Like school was over quick. No, I went to cooking school. They raised the rent. I stayed there for a year, and then they raised the rent, and I'm living in a fucking like rat hole, and I'm not exaggerating. My clothes are on the ground. There's no dresser. There's literally cockroaches in there. This is San Francisco. I don't know if you guys have ever been, but If you find a nice place there, feel blessed. It's just an old city and there's a lot of old buildings, but it was super bad. So and it was like $400 or $500 a month for this room.
Okay.
And it's like a bathroom where you shit and shower or whatever, a sink, and then your bed and the TV hanging off the wall and a closet. That was it.
So just
It's just it's a big cell. That's what it would be. You know what I'm saying? So lived there for like a year. They raised the rent. I couldn't afford it no more and then I asked people, you know, in the family, no one can help you out because everybody's super broke. So that's when I vowed to never be that person. You know, if anybody ever needed something, I'd be over there to help them out. You know, I was like a couple $100. You know, that's not a lot of money.
Yeah.
But for some people,
It's a lot of money. Yeah.
So I ended up having to drop out of school, running the streets of Sac. Like I didn't give a fuck because that was pretty much a downtime. My boys are pretty much robbing houses that I don't even realize how many they're doing. But I go one time, I don't even go in, still get in trouble, which is fine because I was there. I admitted to it. I took my licks. I did 12 and a half months in county, and then I got out and I've never been in trouble since. And I spent my 21st birthday in, so from 20 to 21.
So your lady was with you? You were together?
She stayed. I told her to leave and she stayed, yeah. Because when you're from Alaska and you go to school somewhere, they get something called a dividend, which is like $3,000 a year. But you have to live there and be a citizen, right? Or yeah, you have to be
like living in the county or something.
Yeah, you have to live in the state of Alaska to get this, and you have to live there. Like I think it's at least a year before they even start giving it to you, or you're eligible for it. Okay. And it's because of the oil up there is so rich. They have all this extra money. They give these people dividends. But anyway, so if you go to school, you keep your dividend, right? So she's in California, but she still gets a dividend.
Because she's going to school.
Yeah. So she graduated school, and I'm still in jail. And I'm like, you should just go. You're going to lose your dividend. And she's like, nope, I'm not leaving without you, blah, blah, blah. So she stays the whole time. Yeah. She put money on my books all the time. I was balling in there. Fuck yeah, dude. I had deodorant shit. I'm kicking all the essays, deodorant, and I got the best laundry, bro. That shit's important. You never been locked up? The worst thing they can do, let me tell you the worst thing is when you get processed. They arrest you, they bring you downstairs, butt ass naked, it's you and like however many dudes, and you're all in the line ready to get your clothes, and they hand you some clothes that look like someone's shit in the underwear. So you don't even wear them.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That was but when I got the hookup, when I went, because you'll have like a lot of essays, and I call like people from Mexico, you know what I'm saying, like their essays, because they travel and they run shit, so there's no family for them.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I have money, I can get deodorant, toothpaste, candy bars, things they can't get. So, and then they trade me for brand new oranges, and I keep them under my thing, so they're ironed and shit. Brand new underwear, bro. They get brand new socks. Like,
so
this shit sounds stupid to you, but it's fucking priceless.
Yeah, so they have to hook up
new
on
fucking shoes, bro. Yes, because they do laundry. All the essays are in laundry, bro.
That's kind of their lane.
My stupid ass told these motherfuckers, hey, what did you do on the streets? I was like, oh, I work in the kitchen. Bad mistake. Don't ever fucking say that. No, tell them you like working outside. Yeah, I was like, you're going to Waterworld, bro, right? And I'm all, what the fuck's Waterworld? Sounds cool. Dude, you're spraying off 2,500 trays.
Oh, fuck.
After you fill them with food. So breakfast, you get up at like 4:30. Bam, your ass is at work, right? You're making breakfast, you serve breakfast, which is 2,500 trays. And then when they come back, you rinse them off and clean them for dinner. And then you're out of there. It's a long fucking day. So what I did was I fought my case for 4.5 months, which you're in oranges for 23 hours a day, which means you don't come out of your cell, but maybe an hour a day. They give you like outdoor rec. You play basketball for like 3 hours. You're sweaty as fuck. They lock you down. You get no shower. You take a bird bath in your cell, right? At your fucking sink with maybe a shirt or whatever you got, but you're not going to sit in there after basketball because you know how hot you would be in Sacramento, dude, in the summertime? It's hot as fuck. So just things like that are the hard adjustments, but it's a good learning lesson because I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I got out.
Okay, you knew it was time to cook.
Yeah, I knew what I was going to do. I wasn't going to work so 4.5 months, right, fight my case, and then I got sentenced. So 8 months trustee is when I worked every day, 7 days a week for 8.5 months. For free.
For free.
And you're doing 2,500 dishes.
I don't do that no more though, because I'm trusting. But yeah, that's what I was doing.
What you're doing
for 4.5 months.
For 4.5 months, you did 20. So do you think you can attribute some of your success today because of that, as far as under pressure. You know what I mean? Like kind of.
I don't even know if it's. I like pressure situations. I thrive in pressure. I look forward to it because it's a challenge.
Okay.
I like challenges. I don't think it was that. It was just I'm not stupid. I know I'm not going to do that. I tell my son the same thing. There's two kinds of men. There's men who will make the same mistake over and over, and they're fucking retards. Okay? And then there's men who's going to make mistakes and then they'll never make them again. Yeah. That's the kind of man you want to be. Yeah. Okay? So I believe that. So, and that's what I said. I'm not going to do this ever again. Never. Like I said, I've never even.
Never been in trouble again.
Nothing ever again.
Speeding ticket, nothing.
No. Oh no, I've got a speeding ticket, Camp. You saw the Cadillac? Have you seen the Cadillac, dude? There's no way you drive fucking around town. I get speeding tickets, but I mean, I don't do no stupid shit.
Stupid. Okay. Yeah.
I got too much to live for.
I got a few. I don't know if I can get any more speeding tickets. I might not have a driver's license. I haven't checked my record recently.
Yeah, so I bounce out of jail, dude, and I go back to Alaska with Ann, and I stay there for like 12 or 13 years.
And what are you doing there?
I'm cooking the whole time. That's where I met all my chefs. I mean, dude, got my apprenticeship, so I took the school hours that I had, because when I got out of jail, I tried to go back to school, but they sold it to Cordon Bleu, and they was like, you got to start all over, and it was 50 grand. I was like, not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. So I went to Alaska and worked under my chef. 2,000 hours you have to put in to get the apprenticeship, and I got it under him. So I literally got a paper, something that says I'm accredited, you know?
Okay.
Which was awesome.
So what'd you cook at that?
So it was an Italian restaurant. It was called Orso. Okay. It was awesome. I love that place. Those guys there they're priceless. I still have all them as friends. They're all on my phone. We still talk. My executive chef would hunt shit down and then bring it in, and we would eat it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
like
pretty dope.
Fucking boar tenderloin and shit, like shit I've never fucking had, dude. He made a sauce and everything. It's just like sitting on the back table, and he's all, "You guys go try that." And I'm like, "Dude, it's the best shit ever."
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was a bad motherfucker, dude, and he didn't shoot anything. He doesn't hunt like that. He killed a bear in a fucking tree with a bow and arrow and had it on video.
Oh, he likes archery hunting.
No, he likes any kind of hunting. So just he doesn't shoot animals.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah, he'll trap them, you know, things like that too. So, but yeah, he's fucking crazy. His eyes were like, just his pupils were black, dude. This is the craziest thing I know. That was like the look of death on his face when he killed that bear.
Really?
And that bear took that fucker to the heart and like rips like this little tree off the ground and just goes running. You think it dropped dead, right? It'll fucking tear your ass in half before it dies.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude, them bears are no joke. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I go. I'll be honest. Like, I like hunting.
Burgers.
I don't know if I like fucking archery hunting enough to go try and shoot a bear. Like, I don't know, man.
You gotta be
you gotta
be confident.
You gotta be. Yeah, I mean they got
the 45.
Plan B that thing, cause
I don't know, man. You fucking miss one, or you don't fucking get the kill shot, and you piss it off, and it sees your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better have fucking plan B on your fucking hip, dude. I don't know. That's fucking. That's ballsy shit.
I'm telling you, that's just the way it rolls, dude. Like I said, he's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Yeah. So that's cool. Okay, so you're 12 years in at this place now, and you're 12 years in now.
Just in Alaska, though. I worked there for 5 years at Orso, yeah. I worked at Red Robin for a little bit when I first got there in some place called O'Brady's. I didn't know the town at all.
Okay, what town is this?
Anchorage.
Oh, you lived in Anchorage? Okay. Okay.
Anchorage, Alaska. So we stay with her mom and dad, and the first thing on the books is save your money and move the fuck out. Right? That's mandatory for us. Okay. So 6 months in, we get our own place. We buy this condo. My wife's an Alaska native, so they actually gave us some money on the condo, so it was awesome. So our rent wasn't crazy expensive. So yeah, they paid like 30% of the whole house down.
Oh, really?
To Oak spot.
Hell yeah.
And if you live there for 5 years, you can sell the house and keep the money. But if you leave before that, you pay it back.
Oh, okay.
So we live for 5.
Yeah.
And I think
fuck around, dude. We're going for 5 on it.
I think don't they offer something like Alaska will almost pay you to move there because they want people to live there? Not sure.
I don't know if Alaska will, but there's jobs. There's a lot of jobs that would do that in Alaska.
Okay.
They'll move your family up there, yeah.
Because they want people there.
Yeah.
They can't. It's hard to get people or something.
Well, they got people, but you know, there's certain people, man. You need a lot of qualified people. It's a lot of money up there, bro. No, I'm serious.
I've heard that.
There's a lot of fucking money, and Anchorage is a nice city, and it's big, and It's pretty, yeah, it doesn't look like you would think it would look.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I would picture Anchorage.
It's like fucking better than Sacramento when I was there. And that's a fucking capital, California. You know what I'm saying? But,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, that motherfucking place had, yeah, it's got some great restaurants there. They got the ocean right there, so the fucking views are priceless.
I bet the fishing's amazing.
I didn't fish there, but I did eat tons of fish.
Fish.
And it's the fucking best, dude. The fresh halibut is number one. You can't touch it. There's no fish better than that. It's a white fish. It's fun.
You think it's better? Crappie's the best fish I've ever eaten, but they're a pain in the ass because they're small. The shit's on it.
Listen, it's ridiculous. Well, I said, you know how you got a good piece of fish is when you're done eating, it looks like there's water on your plate.
Okay.
That's how much juice is coming out of this. It's so tender, bro. So awesome. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to try me some fresh.
You're just gonna have to take the trip up there.
We
Yeah.
gotta make a trip to Alaska. Fresh halibut.
Summertime's the best because that's fresh hallie and then fresh crab too. So
Crabs.
you can get some good crab maybe at the end of the season. Yeah. So yeah, crab is the best.
I know my wife wants to see the Northern Lights.
Yeah,
She's
that's
huge
dope.
on that.
Yeah, I came back from vacation one time in the winter and we're flying and it's literally in the sky with us.
Really? That's cool.
It was the dopest shit I've ever seen. I was like, that's enough. I don't have to see it no more. But it has to be, it's hard to see over like Anchorage because it needs like darkness. All those lights from the city don't help it. But when you're out in the middle of fucking nowhere and it's dark as fuck, that's when you can really see it.
That's what it's good.
And they'll light up the whole sky. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty awesome.
Is Anchorage? Is it? They have little days when there's like 18 hours of darkness or some shit like that.
Yeah, there's days when you wake up dark and go to bed dark.
How's that? How's that? Getting used to that?
Fucking, it's fine, dude. I slept like a champ. You know what I'm saying? It's the 20-something hours of sun that fucks you up. So I went down there, right? First get to Alaska, and these people have foil on their windows, and I'm all, you got a lot of dopeheads here. Like, yeah. Because where I'm from, that's what they do. They put foil on the windows and shit because they don't want nothing getting in. You know what I'm saying? But so I was like, no, it's for the sun. It's crazy. It's out all day. It's out all night. I think summer solstice is like almost 23 hours of daylight. That's the longest day of the year.
I think it's like
June 20 something.
shit. But is it like, so you'll get like 25 hours and then it'll be
Brother, it's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning and people are playing basketball like it's 12 noon. And the sun's out and it's warm and it's like a summer day. It's unfucking real.
And it's midnight.
And it's
1 o'clock in the
past
morning.
midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's when people are playing basketball.
It's fucking weird, dude.
yeah, you lose track of your day pretty quick.
That'd be hard. Yeah, I think that'd be difficult.
I don't know. It's not that bad. It's kind of cool when you've never done it before, like snow for the first time. I was like, dude, this shit's the bomb. And then like 6 years in, I'm all, fuck this snow, dude. Like, oh.
I'm over it.
You ever shovel the driveway in the morning and come home and have to do it again? You're like, fuck you, dude. Somebody hates me. I have a little back. I'm not for this shoveling. But you got to get the snow right when it drops. Because if you wait and it condenses and gets hard, you're fucked. But it's light as a feather
No problem.
when it first falls, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, once you let it sit, though.
It's a mess.
bueno.
No
Yeah,
good.
no good.
No bueno. He's like, fuck this show.
Oh,
Shit.
it's horrible. So,
Okay, so now you're Red Robin. You've got your 2,000 hours with
Yeah.
what's the name? Oreo?
Orso.
Orso. So you got your
Oreos.
Oreos.
We make cookies.
So what happens after that 2,000 hours? So you get now.
So I worked there, and then we ended up leaving because Ann got into Washington University. She's going to be a PA, right?
Okay.
So we sell our house, we fucking leave, and we take our money. We go there, and we go to Seattle for 6 months, and then we go to Spokane for like a year.
Okay.
And then we had to go back to Alaska because, yeah. So the school sends her to go do her, because you have to do a year of rounds, which is like a year, like getting up for work every day, but for free.
Okay.
It's fucking wild.
Oh shit.
So we move all the way back up there. I get a job instantly. Obviously, I'm cooking at like the hotel across the street from her. So it's cool. It's just a little job, and I got it quick. So we're there, and she's going to her job every day. So money's super tight because she ain't bringing in a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no money coming in. But so we did that, and then we got the hell out of Anchorage and left and came to Arizona.
So okay, so now she's a PA.
Mm-hmm. Her first job as a PA is in town here.
Okay.
She graduates, we bounce.
Okay. Okay. And what made you choose Kingdom?
My mom used to live here.
Her mom?
Mine?
Your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, my mom from Sacramento.
And this is before you?
No, she used to no. This is like before we moved here. You know what I'm saying? She lived here
No.
for like a year.
No, your mom. So is this before you were born? Your mom lived in Kingman?
No.
Oh, so you lived in Kingman before?
Never. No, I'm saying I came here. My mom lived here, okay, and I came from Alaska to be closer to her.
Oh, okay, got you.
Not
I
like we're from here.
Yeah, I thought that's
Yeah, no.
okay. So mom found
Mom
you.
just happened to be here. This is where she settled, and her and Jim settled. Okay, so I came here to be closer. I wanted the kids to have time with them now because they're always like 5 years old, and baby girl when we moved here, my wife's pregnant with her, so we're literally like she's working 13-hour days, and I'm just taking care of everything at the house. And and then she has a baby, and then I take care of my daughter from 0 to 1, which is like the worst experience ever. There's nothing you can fucking do. I don't understand her wants and needs. She doesn't shut the fuck up. You know, she's constantly crying, but as soon as mom touches her, she shuts up, and I'm all, that's fucked up.
He's like,
But they have that bond. Women have the bond with the kids, and you know what? It's a good thing they do. I think it's the best thing ever.
I think that's a big difference between men and women, right? I don't think that men can love and nourish a child.
Not like
women
that.
can't.
No way. There's no way.
Can't be done.
There's not a dude in here that doesn't say he doesn't love his mom, even if she's not even that good of a mom. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, you still love your mom, dude, but you're gonna judge your dad. You know what I'm saying? He's an asshole, right?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yep.
Okay, so you moved to Kingman. Your wife's doing her PA thing. You're 0 to 1.
I'm at the house doing not a fucking thing. And then Louis goes to school finally. He's like 6 years old, so he starts school. And then we find my wife gets a job where she can keep baby girl with her, so I go get a job, you know. I gotta work.
What'd you do?
I worked for this lady named Dora on Dora's Deli downtown, something like that. I worked there for about a year, did wine dinners there, like 3 or 4 course wine dinners, like 50 of those. We ended up having our differences. I bounced and left and pretty much just did my own thing for a little bit. I never had to work if I didn't want to, but I always want to work. So then I went to Wycliffe's.
Okay, like at the school.
No. So over by Wycliffe School. So there's the new hospital that's there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to work there
Oh, okay.
by the Wycliffe Junior High School.
Okay, yeah.
So I used to work at the hospital over there when they opened. Loved that job to death, man. It was so cool. It was awesome. I ran the kitchen. Yep, I ran the kitchen, and then my boss, who was over me, it's an outside group, Morrison. They're awesome. They did everything by the book. I loved it. We took care of people. They had the cheapest meals in town, bro. You can get lunch for like $3, $3.50. Like black and you could have.
Okay.
You could have until they shut it down.
Oh shit.
So all the doctors bought that hospital, right? They paid $80 million. They wanted their own hospital.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened was some lady ended up passing away. They blamed it on the hospital. The paper hit it bad, and then they had to shut down.
No.
Great place. Yeah, great place. So I worked there, and then I just chilling for a minute, and then I go from that Wycliffe Senior Living.
Okay.
You know where that's at? Off of Peterson or Western, behind that
the old Safeway.
behind like True Value.
Okay.
The
not
bowling
that-
alley?
not that far down.
The bowling alley? Yeah. It's like almost right behind the
Oh
bowling
yeah.
alley.
Okay.
It's like a 3-4 story.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I opened that kitchen up there. I love that job. It was great. They wouldn't leave me alone, of course. We're kicking ass. Everybody loves us. The people eating there love us, which is the most important thing, because they get free meals. They come downstairs. It pays for everything. Their little whatever they pay, and they get all the meals. So they love coming down and eating because there's nothing else to look forward to at their age. You know what I'm saying? There's really not.
That's food.
Yeah, so I'm slinging it for these people. They love us to death. Their families that come visit love us to death. You know what I'm saying? They're paying for the food because if you're an outsider, you gotta pay like $13 for lunch, which is cheap.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But and everything's slow cooked because they're older people, so everything has to be like soft and like, you know what I'm saying, easily eatable. You know what I'm saying? Edible, I should say. You know, so I love doing it. It was really good. The relationship you get with the people, It was great, but then they pass away. That shit's tough. I didn't know that.
That's gotta be hard.
So I ended up meeting a couple. So we do a grand opening in this couple. I meet this old Italian couple, and they come through. I got this whole layout, you know, cured meats, pasta with red sauce, you know, whatever. And they're like, hey, who put this together? You know, these two little Italians. And they're like, oh, it's Luigi right there. And they're like, Luigi? They come over and they're like, we're moving here. And I'm like, are you? They're like, yeah, we want to move here. We want you to be our chef. I was like, oh, that's great. I don't really know these people. I just met them. I thought they were, you know, just being nice.
Yeah.
Yes, they go back to Boston and they tell their son, Michael, we're moving there. Your dad's going to have Chianti with the chef. His name's Luigi. Right? So it's the coolest shit ever. So it ended up being the greatest thing ever and probably some of the greatest people I've ever met.
Okay.
So I end up leaving before they come move back. Oh, right? And I get my own place.
Hang on. Let me make sure I'm understanding this. So you're cooking there.
Mm-hmm.
Does somebody they know, or were they in there? Like, how did they?
They just came from out of town because they heard Arizona is where they wanted to retire. So they're looking in Arizona for somewhere, and it's probably a little cheaper than Phoenix or.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But how did they find you in this
I'm out front with the food.
senior center? Like, do you?
Oh, I applied for the job.
No, not you. No, how did those people find you there? Like, I understand.
Because there's a layout of food, and I'm standing behind it talking to everybody who comes through.
Where they and just anybody can come through and eat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm.
Yeah, it's the grand opening.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
grand opening.
like a grand opening.
Okay,
These
so
people
then
came
you-
from Boston, which I didn't realize.
Okay, that makes sense.
I thought they were from here.
I wonder how I heard
town.
about that. That's wild. How do you hear about a grand opening? Just come check out some town, like, oh, let's go check this place out.
Never fucking know, but Kingman's got some weird shit like that too, though.
That's wild.
It's cool.
Yeah,
I think it's cool.
Probably more back then, like when this used to be like a retirement home.
Mm-hmm.
People with money would just drive down here, you know, fly down here.
You can live here
How long
however.
retire years?
That's true.
Well, it's kind of cheap.
It is pretty cheap.
Well, it was cheaper.
Yeah. It still is.
Yeah.
I think Kingman's still cheap in comparison to a lot of places.
It's cheaper.
It's not as
It's
cheap.
not as cheap as it was a
but
couple of years ago.
It's
but
still
yeah.
pretty cheap. Okay, all right. No, I was just curious, like, how they found this place where you're having this ground.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's
They just
wild.
walked in, I met them, and then they ended up coming back, right?
Okay, you left.
They moved in, I left. I went and opened up my own place downtown, Garibaldi's, right? And I would still go back and visit them though,
Okay.
because I don't have a lot of work going on, and I'm always cooking like caters for the hospital or something like that. So I'm always just shooting them food.
Weird.
That's what I like to do. And I go and I sit with the old man, and we actually have Chianti. It's weird. It's like they fucking foretold the future, because I was like, I'm not gonna be able to sit and drink Chianti with him. I'll be working and shit, you know.
Right.
So anyways, this old man, he's got to be like 70-something years old, 80 years old. Oh no, he's 80-something years old. Yeah. Awesome dude. His name was Tommy. Loved him to death. I miss him. But anyways, so I see these people. Oh, you're going to meet my son Michael. My son's going to love you, right? He's from Boston. They're going to come down and visit. We're all going to go to dinner. Well, the lady ends up going to the hospital. I go up, I see her, because I want to see people before they pass on, let them know I love them or I care about them, and you want to just tell them some things, and maybe they want to see you too. Super weird. So I walk in the room, there's like 8 people in the room. Dude, I close the door. I don't know anybody in that room.
Shoot,
Dude.
like,
And they're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm all, oh, I'm Luigi. I just wanted to say hi. They're like, Luigi, come on in here, man. And I'm all, what the fuck? The whole family.
Everybody's just like.
Everybody's
well,
in there. I don't know who these people are, but I see her in the hospital bed, and I go up and I tell her I love her, and I'm holding her hand, and she's mouthing "I love you" to me, and they're like, she hasn't done anything. Now she's doing this. Like, well, who is this guy? Right? This is her own son. He's like, who the fuck is this guy? You know? And I'm thinking the same thing. I was like, huh. So her husband's there, and I come see her. We talk and stuff. I meet the family. It's all gravy. I say my goodbyes, and then I leave, and I tell her, I'll be back, whatever. Well, she ends up passing away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Michael calls me. That's her son. And he's like, Luigi, I need a favor. And I'm like, whatever you want, Your
Yeah.
mom just passed away. Like, whatever I can do, you got me. What do you need?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you got to make mom's eggplant parm for the family. We want to eat dinner at your place. And I'm like, I can't make your mom's eggplant parm, bro. That's like,
That's your mom's thing.
that's your mom's shit. Even your mom's fucking hamburger helper is your mom's hamburger helper, dude. You know what I mean? Like, however she made
no
it.
matter what.
If she overcooked the noodles, I don't know what the fuck, or it was al dente, whatever, but that was the way mom did it. So you can't touch that shit. That's like the highest compliment, by the way. That's just like my grandma used to make her. People say shit like that, I'm like, that's fucking awesome. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, when you can get that, that tastes like my grandma. Oh yeah, dude. I told you that when you brought me that lasagna. I said, look, dude, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm gonna tell you, your lasagna ain't gonna touch my grandma's lasagna. But that's a thing, you know what I mean? Like grandma's.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be. The bar is set so high.
But that's your palate, your taste buds. It's good memories. That's what food is, though. It does all those things for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Respect that nostalgia.
That's what I said. So music and food are the only two things I've discovered that can take me back to an exact moment. Like I can smell some shit and be like, I fucking remember that smell. Like I remember that because it's so good, or something good had happened or something. And music's even worse, but.
That's wild, dude, because there's a steakhouse in Vegas. It's called Herbs and Rye. I told you about that. It's like this hole in the wall. It's like a bar.
That's the best.
Speakeasy type thing, but then there's like this back room where you can sit down and eat, right? And they do take walk-ins, but it's a little better to reserve a spot. And it's really not that expensive, dude. Like I think my wife and I ate there for like $150.
That's good.
You know,
that's fairly priced. Yeah, 75 a person is not bad.
It's not bad. That's with a drink, a steak, and they make this chimichurri.
Yep, I know what that is. Yes, sir.
And I've been trying to nail this chimichurri, bro. Like, dude, I have made so many fucking deals.
You gotta fucking that's hilarious, dude. You're trying to replicate stuff off of your fucking palate on a one-time meal, you crazy fuck.
Yeah.
Take a side of it home and just keep dabbing at it. You know? What the fuck is in there?
So check this out. So I fucked with it for like months and could not get it. So I told my wife, I said, we're going back. We're going back, and I'm fucking like I called them. I was like, what did you guys make this with? And they're like, we can't.
The chef's just like, this fucking guy.
I'm like, I'm telling you, this shit was delicious. So I go back, and I don't want to say it on camera, but I'll tell you afterwards what is in this chimichurri that is not on any recipe that I have ever found anywhere. And I'm telling you.
And you'd be like, are you fucking kidding? That's in there? Yeah,
that's in there.
I already know.
Yeah, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's really what it is, and I haven't got the chance to make it yet. Because I went and I asked him, I go, look it, this is the best shit I've ever had. Like the best chimichurri I've ever eaten. And I'm telling you that. Like, Juan, I'm having Juan taste my shit, dude. I'm fucking like making it.
Juan's the aficionado. If he likes it, it's really fucking good. Right?
Yeah, dude.
Juan puts a stamp on your shit. It's awesome.
It's awesome. I'm like, Juan, try this shit. Like, is it good? Is it good? And he's like, nah, this ain't, nah. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong, dude?
Exactly.
So I fucking finally just go down there and I'm like, look, dude, like I've been fucking with this.
It's like cactus or something. You're like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. You're like, fuck, dude, maybe it is that.
Maybe it is that. Like,
it tastes earthy.
So I'm like fucking with a dude and cannot figure it out. So we go down there and I fucking ask him, and like, I don't know if I just got
would he
the server.
Chef? Oh, the server.
I tried. The chef, so the server, I don't know if he worked there for a long time, dude. He's like, it's got boom, 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 boom.
He made some shit up.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's
maybe.
He's got sunflower seeds in him.
All right.
Yeah. You're like, is it a paste? What does he do to these? Is it a fucking crispy garnish? What do I do? Deep fry these bitches? You know, like what, dude?
Like what does he do it different? Yeah. And like I said, I'm looking up recipes. I'm fucking trying all kinds of shit, and I can't match this shit. And they call it Peruvian chimichurri. So I'm looking up Peruvian chimichurri and all. I can't find nothing. I can like no luck.
But they could have just put whatever name on it, and it's just their way.
It's just their way of doing it. Yep. So I haven't got to
Welcome
make
to
it
the
yet,
food game.
Oh yeah, dude, that's fucking interesting. But yeah, dude, same concept. Like when you go back to saying something, food or music can bring you back to a time.
It will.
When I smelled, like when we went to eat that, and I smelled like dude, it's got this smell, and you're just like, oh, I know this is about to be fucking bomb. And I'm all depressed. I'll eat my shit chimichurri, dude. People are eating it like, this shit's really fucking good. I'm like, no.
Yeah, like a little blackening spice on a steak with some chimichurri. Fire, bro.
Dude. I'm a fucking believer. Like I got so many people that are like, oh, you can't put nothing on a steak. Da, 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 da. Like, yeah, I agree. I mean, when you cook a steak right, they fucking taste amazing. But chimichurri, dude.
Dude, I'll take a marinade or a rub on a steak before you hand me some with salt and pepper on it.
Yep.
Motherfucker, give me the steak. I'll do that at home myself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Show me something I don't know how to do.
Yeah.
If you go out, that's what eating out should be.
Yeah.
Like your fucking
not something at home.
chimichurri.
Yeah.
It's like bugging the fuck out of you. You're waking up thinking of chimichurri.
Yeah, dude, I'm
That's
telling you,
fucking dope,
bro.
dude. Kudos to that chef. He got you. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
fucking got you,
he
bro.
fucking got. I'm like, what the fuck did this dude
It's your
do?
lady's birthday, and you're like, what do you want?
What do you want?
That's all. I don't want the chimichurri recipe, you son of a bitch.
I'm sick
Think of
of
something else.
I'm fucking just trying shit every day.
It's like, I
dude.
got the fucking recipe. I love you, girl. Make this shit for me.
Making shit. It's bad, dude. I went down a fucking rabbit hole, bro, trying to figure out like how the fuck did this guy make this fucking shit? And
I'm having a hard time finding that place. I want to find the place where I'm. That's not true. They have an apple and kale salad at the Cosmopolitan. That's fucking phenomenal. Apple and kale.
and that's it.
Well, it's got some pecans in it, and it's got some pancetta, which is a bacon, right?
Okay.
It's pretty good, but yeah, and some cheese on it. Fucking phenomenal, dude. I could eat that for dinner.
Be happy.
It's so fucking good. Tastes like apple pie, dude.
Really?
And it's all kale. It's healthy as fuck. Yeah, it's literally all kale,
That's nuts.
which is weird because you're like kale, and it's not cooked or nothing.
It's just
It's just fucking kale, bro.
it's bomb.
Fire.
Huh.
It's so fire.
That's interesting.
And it's like a little pawn shop. You walk up, and at the end, there's a door, and the restaurant's in that door. It's fucking dope.
That's pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's super sick. Those ones are hell. Those
You
are
can like
dope.
take your lady and be like, oh shit, let's look at the stuff in here in the cabinet, and then be like, bitch, we're going to dinner. Let's slide. You know,
You go
slide to the
back
left. Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
And then you get that steakhouse aroma, like you said. That smell of beef that's just like so fucking good, and you just can't get it everywhere. It doesn't smell like that. That's prime meat, dude. That's just good meat. That's what it smells like, you know?
It's different.
No, it's way different.
It's a different smell. Like you say, it takes you, when you smell it, it takes you back to fucking the very first time you ever had it, or the very first time you ever smelled it, or
Wow.
you say it takes you. That's dope. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
I'm the same thing in your. I mean, you guys cook all the time, yeah. Do you feel that when you're cooking
Yeah,
something, or
definitely.
mom's making something, or grandma's doing
Definitely
something?
grandma's cooking.
Damn right.
Yeah. Childhood memories. and stuff.
Yeah. No, it brings, you feel good. And you know it's going to be a good meal, and nothing bad's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, you know everything that's going to happen, and you're looking forward to it.
You're like, this is about to be great. Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
My uncle used to make the best oxtail.
Yeah, I love ox.
I love oxtail, and I would
Never
just.
liked that shit till Ann's mom made it, but that fucking shit's bomb, dude. It's so good. You just gotta, like I said, most shit you gotta cook it right. But it's pretty fucking fire.
It's bomb, dude. That shit is
It's
fucking
rich.
bomb. Dude.
That's rich meat, you know, with a lot of fat.
That shit is fucking bomb.
It's really good, yeah.
But if it's not cooked right,
Yeah.
dude. Have you ever had a good turkey,
I don't like turkey.
Always.
bro? I think it's just so dry.
So you're fucking up. You
I'm not fucking up. I don't even try to cook it, bro. Like, I already know I'm not fucking up.
No,
So I don't even
not-
I can teach you how to
I
cook
didn't
good
say
turkey.
you're fucking it up. I said you're fucking up. What I'm gonna tell you is the secret to Thanksgiving is fuck the whole turkey. You don't need a whole turkey. What I buy is these Purdue turkey breast. They're phenomenal. Put them in some water with some what do I do, like poultry seasoning on it. That's it, right? Rub it down, love it. Cook it in the pan for like 3 hours, low temp, and you slice it and make the gravy from the drippings. Bro, I'm telling you right now, there's not a better fucking turkey.
Fuck a little bit.
It's so good. And there's dark meat in there and there's white meat because they roll them both up in the breast. It's fucking phenomenal. I do it for the free dinner. Every Christmas Eve, we have a free dinner for less fortunate families. Like, you can bring your kids. We have Santa down there. There's presents. So your kids can come down and get something to eat, like a present, and then get a picture with Santa. In the same building. That's cool. It's fucking, dude, it's so cool. It's probably one of my favorite days of the year.
Yeah. I wonder if we touched this, but how long have you been in business?
I'm going on like 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I started with 30 grand. I've got probably 4 or 5 times that just in equipment.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so let's go back, since we kind of got off topic thinking about how your food takes you back to time.
Sure.
We're kind of getting into that. So you met this couple out of Garibaldi.
So she's like, make grandma's, eggplant parm, whatever. So I make him the dinner. We have a great time. The old man said it's the best he's ever had. And he eats and makes noise. Every time I've sat with him, that's how he eats, because he loves food.
Okay.
And his wife used to slay it for him. So Michael comes up and he's all, hey man, I'm going to be visiting my dad a lot. I'm going to bring the kids down a lot. We want to come somewhere to eat. And I'm all, dude, I open up every time you guys come here. He's all, yeah, but you're not like open for lunch. We want to come to lunch with a menu. And I'm all, well, I don't got the money for that.
Okay.
And he's like, well, what's that take? And I'm all, probably like 40 grand. He's all, that's it? I was like, yeah. He did. He wrote me a check out of his bank account.
For 40 grand.
For 40 grand right there.
Because you were taking care of mom.
I don't know. No, I asked him, because I would not take that money from anybody. I said, why would you give me this money? No one in my whole life would ever offer me anything like this. Like, why would you hand me this much money? And not even be like, he said, if I don't pay it back, then fuck it, I don't pay it back. That's how he was, right?
Sort of shit.
I was like, why would you offer me the money? So when I saw you come in the hospital room and how you were with my mom, he's all, that guy deserves a chance. And I want to be the reason you get a chance. It was cool, dude. So I took the money and I opened for lunch, and now I'm open for dinner. And we're in the Brunswick now, so we do dinner out of that. So little stepping stones from this family, but they're just like super important though. So they would come down, I opened for lunch, they'd come to lunch. I always opened up, they want to come to dinner. Like whatever, dude, it was like their place. Yeah. And it just felt right to do it. And then the old man passed away, and then I don't see him anymore. Obviously, why would they come to town? So
Okay, because he still lives in Boston.
I mean, yeah, so
that
the old man was the coolest motherfucker, and even after his wife died, I still went over there and hung out with him, and he enjoyed my wife, so we'd all go over there. Dude, I would have 2 glasses of wine and leave there fucked up. Dude, I'm telling you, but it seemed like he just wanted to hang out, and that's what we would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. He's the oldest friend I've ever fucking had. He's probably one of the best people I've ever known.
That's badass.
And his wife loved me to death. She was such a tiny little woman, but she was a little fucking pistol. She ran the show. Yeah, so yeah. It was awesome. They were together 60-something years married. That's fucking incredible, dude.
That's amazing.
That's incredible. Yeah, he lived to 90-something years old, man.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I went to lunch, and then obviously Mr. Fleischman's like a huge part of me being anything successful downtown, who owns the building, right? The guy from Switzerland. Awesome dude.
Don't know who that is. Never. Yeah. That's the first time.
He's an awesome guy, man. Like I said, I'm super blessed, man. All these people that are around me are the right people. He's not a greedy person. He doesn't get over on me. He just wants me to pay my rent, which I do every time. So I'm his favorite person, So we have a good relationship. He comes to town. He don't pay for food ever.
Okay.
And he can pay for everybody's food.
Yeah.
But he can buy everybody else's food, but he can't pay for at my restaurant. And so, but yeah, man, it's pretty much family-run business. My wife's put endless hours in, and from menu items to hooking the computer system up to just dealing with all the bullshit of sometimes we're busy, sometimes we're not. We always even out.
Right.
Yeah.
But the time never does. you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but the best thing about it is, man, I'm super blessed. Like I said, the Lord's blessed me. He continues to do it every day. He puts me around the right people. So I'm just going to continue to move forward and not worry about making tons of money, and hoping I can make a difference in like some people's lives, or even like the community, and show some love and do what we do. So that's what it's about. I'm not, dude, I can tell you, everybody here, I've not paid bills out of my account, but I've not got a paycheck since I've worked there. So, but I love it. It's my place. I get to run that whole bitch. No one tells me how to cook my food, or what I have to buy, or how to treat anybody, or if I want to give somebody a free meal, or whatever I want to do, I get to do it. So to me, that's priceless.
I think that's huge. I think that's huge. And I think...
But you just seem happy. I am, bro.
Free. Literally, dude, I'm living my dream. I have my own place now. Like, you know what I mean? My son works for me. I got Alex in the kitchen who's solid. I got a kid named Joseph who just like showed up out of nowhere, had never had a job, and he's like one of the best employees I've ever had. He's dope as fuck, dude.
That's cool.
So like I said, my daughter works there now, and my wife works there. We got people that help. Nikita helps out. We have a lot of good friends. Like I said, it's taken so many things to accumulate this place.
Right.
It's so much work, dude.
Yeah. I bet.
So I'm hoping to get all my paychecks at once when I sell the business.
Is that the plan?
That's the plan.
potentially. Maybe
They're
one
gonna.
day.
Somebody's gonna get tired of me fucking cooking here, bro, and they're gonna want that register at my place to be theirs. So when that happens, I'll sell it. It's gonna happen, because we're just doing better every year.
Yeah, you're just continuing to grow.
Mm-hmm.
More. So now you're doing lunch and dinner.
Yep. So we do lunch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then dinner Friday, Saturday. With holiday season, I'll do Thursday, Friday, Saturday for dinner, which is like probably the middle of this month.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah. The 25th is my grand opening, so that'll be 1 year anniversary. So
25th. So you
of
opened
this
it
month,
to
25th last year of October.
Okay. You really went full bore. Well, is this in the Brunswick?
Spent like 70 grand to redo that place.
I remember we were talking about this. This was
Tables and chairs, dude, 20 grand tables and chairs. That's fucking stupid,
Yeah.
right? Like,
It's money.
yeah. And then to ship, it's like another 2 or 3. I'm like, who doesn't pay the shipping when you spend that kind of money?
Yeah, that's it. Shit, they don't care. Shipping rates you every day.
But like I said, I wanted people to come in. I want people to sit at the best table. I want them to have a dude, you got to have a good seat wherever you're eating. I'm sorry. I don't want a metal chair.
Yeah.
You know, we do wood chairs. They're actually pretty fucking cool. They're actually not bad. I've had some big dudes sit down and tell me they're fine too. So that's good. Yeah.
Do you come out and check on people sometimes? You know what I mean? Like, I mean,
I'm getting my ass whooped in the back. That's a no. I'll come out maybe at the end of the night if it's dead. Like, but I got to clean up. Like I said, I'm an employee. I'm not the chef there. I'm an employee. I work everything. I'm prepping. I'm cooking. I check everything. I order everything. I do all the money. You know what I'm saying? Launder all the towels. Like, whatever has to be done, I take care of it. And then I clean the kitchen. So I'm a busy dude. Yeah. That's why I can't be open more and things like that. Sunday, Mondays, my days to just catch back up and stay ahead for the week that's coming.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
You're like a one man. No, I don't want to say.
I'm not a one-man
You're
show.
not a one man show. You have a whole team of people.
But I honestly think if I would have just came into this position and just jumped in it and not did the 7-8 years before it, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Sure.
Because I've learned everything so slowly. And I know everything in that whole place because I know where it's at. I put it there. Right. And it's been there for years. So I know everything. You can't teach that. You know what I mean? That's just something you have to have. Alex knows everything too.
Been there 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years, dude. That's the most shocking thing to me. He's a bad little motherfucker.
Well, you must take care of him.
That's my dog. I do the best I can.
You know, and he probably sees that. And I think
He's a stud though, dude. He's done, dude. Yeah, I mean, I think he worked for me 5 or 6 years where I'm texting him every morning what time to come in. For that fucking many years. That's kind of wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm blessed to be around certain people, and like I said, I like to take care of people who are with me, and I ride with whoever I got. I don't have to have the best of everything. I'll make them the best. We'll become the best together.
So, what are some current issues you're facing with the business right now?
Oh, let's see, issues. Well, too many people thinking they can run the, No, I'm just joking. No, issues with the business. Obviously, the fucking price of everything is astronomical right now.
Yeah.
The thing that blows me away still to today is if you went to Arby's or somewhere and ate lunch, you're going to spend $17 there. You're not going to spend more than that at my place. And that shit wasn't cooked 3 months ago and shipped there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we fire on site, so... And our recipes are bomb. You know, I make the pepper rub. Any sauce I do, we make in-house. Nobody has that recipe. It's my shit. So that's why I said you have to do things to separate yourself, I feel, from all the other businesses in town.
Yeah.
If we're all buying a can of sauce, then we're all cooking the same shit.
Yeah.
You still making that Philly cheesesteak?
That's the #1 hitter.
That is the hands down.
The Philly
without a
cheesesteak,
doubt.
and then the ultimate Philly is good, but the French dip is killer, bro.
That motherfucker is bomb. If you haven't eaten a Hermes,
My kids have approved
We
everything.
need to go for lunch one of these days.
I could do
You
that.
guys should,
Good
dude.
to have. Yeah, I'm telling
Like
you.
we got good lunch. I got the French dip right now, and it's fucking fire, bro. I make the au jus and everything. It's really good. Do you like Havarti Swiss and smoked Gouda cheese on it? That's really good.
His food's fucking, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It's fucking bomb.
Put a lot of love into everything, man, and that's what that love is, you know. When someone knows how to season your food right, and they know how to cook it right. That shit matters. It should matter to people, you know. Not fucking he's been back there for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Or you're paying $30 for the steak he's cooking. You're like, well, I don't know, dude. Do I get a discount on this because you don't know what the fuck he's doing? Like,
Right, dude.
Like, yeah, I'm paying for the good cook on this, right? For $30, I want the good
I
cook.
want the good cook, not the.
So that's what I said. Our place, both of us have been there. It's pretty much should be consistent, you know.
That's good.
So definitely the struggle right now then would be the price of everything.
It's that, and then you know, businesses up and down in Kingman. It's hard to support one place when there's just like fucking 3 brand new ones every week. If they get another food truck, they're gonna need their own parking lot, dude.
You know,
I mean, there's so many food trucks, and I don't mind the food trucks at all.
yeah.
They're not. I don't feel like they're a threat to my business at all. We do something way different than most people do in town. I don't mind that kind of stuff at all, but it just seems like I feel like it's a little disrespectful to the industry when people just think anybody can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, I've been cooking at the house for 7 kids. I can run a trailer. It's like, no, dude, you can't. Okay, you don't even know how to hold food or how to batch cook. You know.
Right.
And that's batch cooking would be, if I'm open for 3 hours, I'm not cooking the food right at the beginning and letting it sit for 3 hours. I'm gonna cook it here, and then I'm gonna cook some more again, and then I'm gonna cook some more again.
Yeah.
So you want to keep it fresh, right? Because it's not sitting for 2 fucking hours, which makes a difference when you're eating food.
Yeah.
So just things like that. But like I said, you can't tell people what to eat, bro. That's one thing I've been saying since I moved here. No matter who you are or who badmouths you, if you're making something they fucking love, they don't give a shit. They're gonna come and eat,
Yeah.
and they will.
They'll always come back.
That's what I base my everyday on. You know, going to work and just making people happy, and just like I said, staying consistent is what I can do, because we have great ratings, man. I'm still like a 4.6 on Yelp, and I mean, we're almost 5 stars on Facebook. So I mean, we do a good job. Of course, there's people who are gonna come on there and they think they're walking into Vegas, and our restaurant's got to have $1 million of art on the wall, and just crazy things like that. And it's like, dude, you lied to yourself.
Right.
Okay, come in and see what it is, and that's what it is. Don't expect us to be this or that, because art doesn't make a restaurant.
No, food does.
It's nice decor. Our place is pretty romantic. We will add to it as we go. But I think I have like I said, maybe like 3 more years in town.
Cooking.
3, maybe 4, and then I'm done in town.
Watch hands of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go something small.
I know.
Like we're gonna move somewhere,
Okay.
and then I'll probably do like a little food truck, just me, and like probably Alex will come in
Okay.
if he wants to, of course. But I'm pretty sure he might.
That's dope. Let's
Yeah, he's an awesome dude.
take our take our break.
Break time.
Break time.
Back.
So, I guess let's dive into kind of your mentorship stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like as a chef, were there chefs that you looked up to?
For sure. I mean, I was super blessed. When I went to Alaska, like I said, I worked at Red Robin and shit. That wasn't nothing. There were no chefs there. But I went to Orso, and I met pretty much lifetime family there. We've been 20-something years now. I've known these guys. So my executive chef was Farouk Lamanjardi. He's Iranian.
Okay.
Little short dude, bad motherfucker in the kitchen, super suave, dapper guy, you know what I'm saying? Always looks good, takes care of himself, but could cook and had great recipes and was a great leader. And then under him was actually my chef, right? So Chef Patio Nelson he's pretty much, that's the dude. That's the guy who hunted. He's the guy who was like,
He's the gangster.
he's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like an outdoor gangster.
Yeah.
You know? If like Naked and Afraid had a gangster, his ass is on there.
Okay. Okay.
So it was definitely him. I worked around a bunch of great guys in the kitchen. Sam Basidabe, actually from Africa, he's from Gambia.
Okay.
Worked with him, learned how to make rice in the oven, and I cook my rice in the oven ever since day one, and it comes out perfect every time.
Really?
Yeah. So
I got the old
bad motherfucker.
Pot with the
fuck
fucking
that.
towel. That's what I do.
Dude, you're killing yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Into
So much of a waste of time.
Hmm.
But I definitely met him. Jason Ronimus, Jeremy Gallister. There's just a bunch of guys that I used to work with on the line that just, you soak up off these guys. Like I worked next to Samba so long, I can envision him doing something and I can cook that. That's how I remember how to cook a lot of stuff that I do at my restaurant today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I got, for some reason, I can take a snapshot and go back to that and look at that for a minute and analyze it. So that's what I can do with the memories. That's how I can see things sometimes.
Do you think because you're in Alaska, you kind of had just like these great chefs like that available?
I didn't know in Alaska they would have that kind of chefs there. To be honest with you, I honestly thought it was like some little rural ass place. Like I was gonna be going outdoors and shit, you know. But it was actually a real city. Like I said, it's a real city, a real town. I mean, they do it right. So yeah, they have great chefs there. Period. There's like Chef Allentown. There's like a bunch of guys that have been cooking there for 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
And they do a great job. Seafood out there is number one.
I was gonna say I could imagine seafood.
Yeah, it's so good. Like I said, imagine it. You got to go there and just eat seafood the whole time. You won't regret it. You'll never feel bad. I think I ate there for 12 years. Like I said, I probably put 10 years on my life. I ate healthy, bro. Felt good every day. Never got sick there.
Really?
Yeah,
It's all
and there's
fresh.
some fucking sicknesses. The sickness I would get would be like you got like the Norwalk virus from tourists coming in and bringing that shit off the boat. And I came in the restaurant and we all got it.
No shit.
That shit was bad. Like 24 hours straight throwing up. But there's nothing in there throwing up. Just sleep by the toilet. But yeah, so super cool place to live though.
Is there anybody you look up to like now? I guess is there a particular chef that you're like?
I live up to my guys still, man. Like I said, they still do shit. They're still cooking.
They're still doing their thing.
My chef Patio still ice carves, and he's in Hawaii, and they all work on the slope. You know what I'm saying, in Alaska, so they take care of the oil guys up there. That's good money too. So if I ever needed a job, that'd probably be where I'd go if I didn't have nothing else going on. Okay. Just to go work with my dogs again. Yeah. It'd be fucking dope. And now I'm a different guy that hasn't been around me in 15, 20 years. So
people learn so much.
I'm different. I got my own place. I got my own recipes now. I can actually throw down for them, you know?
So that'd be exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of like a reunion.
Yeah, it'd be dope as fuck.
Like, dude, check this out. Like, look, I made this. That'd be fucking dope as fuck. That'd be hella dope.
So if you could do it all over again, with the knowledge you have now, would you change anything, or?
I probably wouldn't, man. I like where I'm at. And I like the journey it took here. It wasn't easy, but my motto is the easy road is not the right road.
Yeah.
And the reason I can prove that to you is if I gave you $1 million right now and you blew it, you're going to have to wait till I give you another $1 million. But if you made your money, and you made your $1 million and you blew it, you can go make it again.
Yeah.
So I believe that's facts. I believe that that's real life. So I would rather go get it myself, you know what I'm saying, and do it that way.
Yeah.
So.
Is there a point at which you started to feel quote unquote successful?
I still don't.
Or do you still don't feel successful? What would you deem successful?
I would say I'm going to tell you I felt successful since I was a kid, but it doesn't mean that I've had hella money or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've always had like self-pride and self-love for myself and just making sure I give everything my all. So if it doesn't work out, I know I did everything I could. You know what I'm saying? But I've always believed in myself, even when I was a kid, because I didn't have a huge cheering section. You know what I'm saying? So I had to believe in myself. That's why I said I'm my own coach. I'm my own fan club. I'm my own crowd. I don't need nobody. You know, but I need people to help me work. I'm just saying I don't need no one to pick me up and pull me forward.
You don't need the motivation.
Well, maybe a little sometimes. My kids motivate me, I could say that.
Yeah.
I think after I had my kids, I switched. Once Louis came out, I definitely switched into a different person.
Okay. So more, you had to provide for somebody.
And I had to be an example for somebody.
Okay.
Providing's easy. Being the example's a real bitch because they watch everything you do.
Okay.
You know? So, no, I'm serious. That's the harder job. So, I go to work and getting money is easy. So.
Yeah, being a good individual, not so easy.
And giving your kids someone to look up to. That's why I also work so hard and do the things I do and treat people the way I treat people. And it's yes, sir, and you young lady to the older people or, you know, whatever. Because you have to have respect for these people. They fucking built the roads we walk on today. I mean, if their generation wasn't here, we'd be a bunch of pussies already, dude.
Or already going down that road.
Well, I said already. We're not there yet, though. Not my generation.
Yeah, no.
There's some real motherfuckers left.
Yes, they're getting far and few between, though, bro. You gotta admit that. Look at these kids that come around.
I know.
You're just like, what the fuck?
But when you can't raise your kids no more. The government tells you can't discipline them, or they can call the cops on you. and then they show out and do stupid shit and get in trouble. That's exactly the plan. That's why they want that.
Yep. No, the government's they're fucking you.
But they'll blame you. Now they're putting parents in jail for their kids shooting up schools.
Isn't that wild? Man, you could, and then you get put in jail if you fucking discipline them.
But you can fake a Russian dossier and pay somebody and not get no criminal charges.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying though, that's some
No.
crazy shit to actually fake that shit, be proving it, and no fucking nothing.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing fucking happens.
that's what I said. That's that white folks shit.
White
I don't
people.
like that shit. It's not even white people. Black folks that could be white folks.
That's true.
There's all kinds of folks that could be white folks. It's that money.
No.
That's
Yeah.
what it is. You see these stars, they think they're above everybody else now because they got money and shit. And it's like if people were fucking smart, they wouldn't be shit without our support.
Yep.
You want to hurt somebody? Don't go to the fucking gas station for a week. Everybody just don't go for a week. They will fucking lower the prices.
Yep.
What are they gonna do? Where they storing all this extra gas? They don't got nowhere to store all that shit. Not after a week, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the power's in the people.
The power's always been in the people,
The
but the
people
people
just-
don't believe in the people.
People are more stupid than they've ever been though in the history of fucking time.
That's true.
And it's because they can afford to be.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't fucking do something, somebody's fucking. Oh, don't worry, we'll fucking give you a
We'll
hand.
take care of it.
We'll
Yeah,
take
you
care
got
of
it, bro. You got it.
And that's ridiculous. That's bullshit. And I think that's something, you know what I mean? That's in
Support
business.
somebody who's working hard.
Yeah.
Right? Someone who can't make ends meet. Buy them a fucking house.
Yeah.
Give them some pride in their everyday work. They've worked 20 years. There's people who worked 40, 50 years, bro, that came to this country legally and they never owned a fucking home.
Yep. Busted their ass the whole fucking
Busted their fucking ass. But you gonna take motherfuckers from countries over and just hand homes out?
It's fucking crazy.
We can start with the Mexicans first.
Yeah. Fucking
This is their fucking place. They were in California. They got all the fucking best states. Start with them, bro. Everybody wants reparations. They're first, and the Indians are before them. They got a bunch of rural land. They got land where nobody's fucking at, dude. It's like, where's the casinos? Like, out there.
out there. Way.
Just keep going, dude. I know.
Keep going. You'll get there.
There's a blip out there. 30 yards out there, you'll see a blip. It's 20, 30 miles away. Right in the heart of the desert. That's their land.
That's it. That's where we put them. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And you know
believe
what, though?
everybody needs to work hard.
They're fucking. I mean, really, they're eliminating the middle class too.
That's what I said. That's what their commercial keep. Every time they have a commercial and say something, it's the total opposite of what they're doing.
Yep.
She don't give a fuck about the middle class. They're trying to destroy the middle class.
Yeah,
They're gonna have rich and poor.
That's it.
And I mean poor
Poor.
as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's if you go along with the shit. Poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fucked, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so fucked. And and you know what's crazy? They're doing it right in front of your fucking face.
Yep.
Like people are so stupid.
They're only gonna do so much, and then the real motherfuckers are gonna stand up before it goes down to shit. I believe that'll happen.
I hope so.
We're in the right town.
I hope
There's a
so.
lot of real motherfuckers here.
Yeah.
Definitely. But
That will stand up, and like I said, this town is like entrance and exits, like fucking one way, dude.
it's like a hub.
Yeah.
You get 60 cars and pile in front of that highway on both sides. I don't know who's getting in here, bro, with all that artillery behind all them cars.
Yeah.
And the men can take care of all the business,
Yep.
just like it's supposed to be, and the ladies will take care of the kids and stay home. So that's how I feel about the shit. When you bring it to my house, I'll worry about it. Until then, I don't fucking care, because I can't worry about
Yeah.
every little thing they're doing.
Yeah.
You can't. What are you gonna? You got your own shit you gotta worry about. You got your own shit you gotta fucking take care of. You can't sit here and stress about shit you.
And every time they need someone to look the other way, they're arresting these black celebrities. They're just using
Yeah.
black people as the fucking.
The
The
scapegoat. They always get something
That's
fucking
all they
going
know. Is
on.
that fucking Bill Cosby dude. I mean, they made up shit on all of them just because they wouldn't go along with it. So
Bro, look at the fucking whole thing when they came out and said fucking aliens are real. The government, the U.S.
no,
government.
they ruined motherfuckers' lives though.
Yeah.
How do you come out and say that it's okay to say it now? Fuck you. What do you
Yeah.
owe them families, dude?
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
How
were
do you
like,
get away with shit like that?
Yeah.
That shit ain't cool with me.
Yeah.
but then they fucking went and they were like, I don't know. I think that was a time like I don't know, Chris Brown fucking hit his old lady or whatever. But that covered it. You know what I mean? Like
We all
aliens
know
are
Rihanna fucking
real.
said something she shouldn't have.
But look what got more news coverage. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know it did.
They came out and said aliens are fucking real.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cared.
No.
Motherfucker, aliens, like alien
Yeah.
technology, like U.S. government came out and said, we have alien fucking
And
technology.
I don't believe that either.
Nobody batted an eye.
I don't believe anything they say.
Chris Brown beats his fucking old ladies, and
I don't believe anything they say.
you can't.
They lie to you all the time.
You can't.
We're the one that started the Ukraine war. We told them to not accept the deal. They're going to fight. And we've been supplying the money because that's how they bleed money out of the U.S. is every time they have a war, they bleed money out of us.
And what?
And that's
is a
why
war?
there's always a fucking war.
Money.
Now they got multiple wars going on.
Yeah.
Now we're sending troops over so they can have our young men go fucking perish for no fucking reason at all.
None to do
Over
with it.
some beef, over Hamas and the fucking Jews. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay? Guess what? That's not my neighborhood. Let them beat that shit out.
Yeah.
Whoever makes it out, that's their neighborhood.
That's
now.
their neighborhood now. Simple. Yeah. Why the fuck? would
Nothing
we
I can
involve-
do. We can't save the world and then give people from fucking the hurricane $750 checks, my dude. What's a $750 check gonna
Get a do when you're fucking out.
They're gonna tax you on that. So now you're walking with like $5, right? What are
Yeah.
you doing with $500, bro?
Nothing.
You're getting an Xbox, someone's getting a TV, and hopefully a video game, motherfucker, and you're calling it a fucking a year. Not even.
And they're like, "Oh, we're helping you."
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, society's been dumbed down. School system is fucking retarded, bro.
Oh yeah.
My daughter's been at Lee Williams, and I'm telling you, they've had teachers come there that can't even speak English, don't even know how to mark them there or absent, or don't even know how to put their grades in the book from the Philippines. And it's cool that they have that. I mean, that it sucks that they're having that kind of a problem, but if my kid can't understand what the fuck you're saying, she's probably as frustrated as I am on the telephone.
Yeah.
Because I'm all, dude, give me an I can't understand what the fuck you're saying. And it's the guys who are like gonna fix my credit card system when it fucks up, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. It's like an hour and a half on the phone.
And you're not getting anywhere. You're like, why can I not
And
just
I'm all,
speak
dude,
myself?
you're not even in this country, are you? This phone call's overseas, I know it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, we'll take it as it comes. I got children, so for me, it's a big deal.
Yeah, you got. You're trying to look.
And
for
I give
further.
a fuck about everybody. I give a fuck about you. I give a fuck about you and you. And I want all of us to be able to live peacefully if we want to. And we should be able to.
Yeah.
I think that should be possible. I don't want to live in this bullshit.
It's fucked.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not into Kardashian lives. I don't care about anybody's life.
No.
I'm not watching any of those shows. You know what I watch on TV? All the fucking murder shows. That's my favorite, the detective shows, because it'll smarten you up.
Yeah.
It'll show you what the fuck to look for, or any of that, or even my daughter, what situations not to fucking get in. Because once you get in situations as a girl, you're stuck. I don't care if you call yourself a man, you're still gonna have the strength of a woman.
Yeah.
And we all know there's a big difference. You punch a man in the face, he can probably spit in your face and laugh. You punch a woman, you're gonna break something.
Yeah. She says what it is. We're different.
But we're
Fucking
supposed to be different.
We're supposed to be.
Women are badass at what they're supposed to be badass at. Like I
Can
said,
you have a kid?
no.
No.
But neither can they can't have one either without the seed.
Yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying is,
No.
you can't love and nourish
No.
a fucking.
I don't want to.
No.
When they first come out and they're like spitting shit up everywhere because they overeat every time because they can't stop eating, right? They're fucking retarded. So just shit like that, I'm like, get this retarded motherfucker. All right. But when they're like 12 months and they can laugh and smile, that's when I'm like, this is the shit, you know? I don't care about shitty diapers, but it's like when they get the character, they actually look human. Dude, Louis' baby picture is like some gang shit. I'm like, dude, there is some alien shit going on because that's their sign. He's throwing up their fucking hood, dude.
He's throwing up the
That's
fucking
outer
alien
space,
hood.
yeah.
That's
So-
fucking funny. Hell yeah, dude. Well, I guess at this point we'll hit. You said. I want to dive into that a little bit though. So, what do you rate your success at? What do you think your success is?
I rate success on my happiness
Okay.
and my family's happiness, and everybody else around me has to be taken care of before me. You know, that's how I've always been. So that's how I rate it. If everybody else is happy, I'm the father of the family, I'm happy too.
Okay. So there it is. There's your success. If everybody around you is eating and everybody's happy and everybody's good,
That's the only time I'm going to be happy.
that's your success.
Because I know I'm going to eat. I'm not worried. I'm like LeBron ain't worried about scoring points. That's why he passes, okay? I'm not worried about scoring points, but I want everybody else to score points. You know what I'm saying? Because I want everybody to be the best, and we go up together.
Right.
If I'm the only fucking good one, I'm not gonna be able to make it.
No.
I need everybody to be their best. I need everybody. I don't care if it's my dishwasher. He's got to be on fucking point. He's got to know his job and do it right, or you're eating great food on his fucking dirty plate.
Right.
And like I said, no matter what I do, nobody wants to eat off someone else's plate if it ain't clean.
Yeah.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
So that's how important the dishwasher at my job is. Like,
Yeah. Everything.
to me, everybody has a skill and everybody has something to put in. No one's like worthless.
Yeah. Everybody.
Everybody works.
It's a whole team. It's a whole, and I think that's something huge, right? In having a team. This is a team. The reason this works is because
That's right.
It's a team.
It's not one person. There's never going to be one.
No. I think. Okay. What are your thoughts on quote unquote self-made?
Like, self-made as in what aspect? There's no self-made as in my own journey.
Yeah. I know.
There's too many people walking next to me and with me.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay, but self-made as in, did I take my skills I learned and made a business out of it? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little self-made, I guess I would say, for my own self. But there's more than just my skills it takes to run that business. So
Yeah.
my skills aren't enough.
So, and that's what I mean.
So there's no really self-made
really
for
self-made.
me. It's a self-made for everybody
Exactly.
together.
Yeah, it's a team. Like I don't,
Yeah.
like nobody just. You learn how to cook from somewhere. You learn how to do
Yeah.
dishes somewhere. You learn how
Yeah.
to do this. You learn this. It's like
The
you learn
business can be self-made, but not a certain individual.
not a certain individual.
That's right. Just like you can pay for my time at a job, but you don't pay for my character. You're gonna tell me what to believe in and who to be.
Yep.
I'm just your employee for that time. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that also.
That's dope.
My time is for sale, not my character, dog.
Hell yeah.
There's no price on that. I won't do a fucking stupid commercial for Italians. You know what I'm saying? I would never embarrass myself for money.
No,
I just wouldn't. It's not worth it. I don't care what the price is.
it's a piece of paper. It's a tool.
It's just, I'll go get it myself another way, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'll get it another way. I don't want it that way.
That's like old Cat Williams came out and said I got to keep my virgin asshole. You seen that when he did the Shannon Sharp fucking video?
No.
He said 2024 is gonna be the year of exposure.
And the motherfucker,
And he
like I
fucking
said,
called every fucking.
this nigga's TMZ on his own.
Yeah.
He called all that
He
shit.
called all that shit.
And it ain't gonna stop because the election's coming up. So there's gonna be tons of interesting shit to look at over here.
Yeah.
And just the election over here.
Yep.
You watch.
So I know you're preaching to the choir, bro. They're fucking.
They do this shit on
Twisted
purpose,
and
and the FBI
manipulated.
and the CIA, them motherfuckers ain't worth shit. I think we should dismantle all them motherfuckers. You got Obama wiretapping the fucking dude while he's running for president, bro. He used them people as his own fucking like police. You can't do that.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
Nothing.
Tells me they're all dirty.
It's fucking
And if you
nuts.
pull the cord on one, they're all gonna go.
They're all gonna fall. All the
I
dominoes.
think P. Diddy's
fall.
not gonna be around much longer.
I just said that in the shop
I'm
today.
telling you, he's gonna have an accident because he
Yeah.
has too much shit in
On
his
too
brain.
many people.
And he's got too many videos. This motherfucker likes to record him jerking off like people get fucked.
Yep.
So
He's got too
I think
much
it's
shit.
weird, dude. I think it's fucking weird. It's super sad what they did to Justin Bieber. I really feel like what parent from Canada drops their kid off at P. Diddy's house just because he's P. Diddy and says it's all good?
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking.
I would never do that, bro.
No, you can never do that to your kid.
And I don't treat my son any different than my daughter. Like, I give a fuck about him just as much as I do her. I don't want no faulty bitch with him, and I don't want no faulty dude with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same for me. There is no difference.
Yep.
Difference is he can take care of himself. She can't. So if you fuck with her, you're gonna have to see me.
And you know what? I think what's happened in that is you're being a true man and you're teaching your son this is your job to provide and protect, and this is your daughter. I mean, your job is to love and nourish and be.
There's no other man in the whole world that's gonna love her and not want nothing from her.
Yep.
There's no other man that's ever gonna do that except me.
Except for you.
Yeah, I just want her time.
So you're setting the example.
Damn right.
When you look for
That's
a man,
when she looks for one.
it should. He better. He ain't gonna beat me, but he better be as close to me as fucking.
He won't
possible.
be as cut up, dude, because you ain't gonna have that workout game.
He said, "I'll be 50 with abs, motherfucker."
No, I will be.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
347 in February. I've been rocking them since I was like fucking 13 years old, so I'm not
yeah.
giving up my stomach.
He said, "I'm fucking hammering down."
Just
Okay.
look good as long as you can. Like I said, this is the best I've ever felt, and I'm like the oldest I've ever been, so it's weird.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I changed my diet. I lost like 35 pounds, bro. And same thing. Like, I eat healthy. I fucking ride my bicycle.
That's what I do, and I don't eat shit, bro.
Yep.
I'll just not eat. I would rather not
eat than eat
fast
shit.
food.
Dude, I'll eat fast food and
I'll skip the meal. Dude, I eat once a day. I've been trying to train myself to go to 2 times a day, but it's difficult. You cook all fucking day, bro, you know? That's like Hefner, you know, he's got bitches around, he's fucking all night. He ain't fucking all day too. You know what I'm saying? He's gotta take a break, dog.
He needs a break.
He's tired of pussy. He's yeah, you're just like dreaming about that pussy, and he's just like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Pussy.
You're so last week.
You're so last week. Fucking, well, think about that.
Think about that, bro.
It's
Right?
true.
What a problem.
What a fucking problem now.
Oh,
What a like, that motherfucker got to be around the baddest bitches in the entire fucking world.
And then after he dies, they come out with their stories, and I'm all, shut the fuck up.
yeah.
You knew what it was.
Yeah.
You knew what the fuck it was. It was ass for cash.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
That's
You
what it
guys
was.
knew it.
And everybody fucking do it. Like, don't act like you're like, oh, I'm a fucking victim. Get the fuck out of here. You signed up for that. You wanted to fuck you, and everybody
That's right.
fucking knows it. Like, shut the fuck up. That's what's fucked up in today's society. These women can fuck you over, bro. You have fucking money. You can't even trust. You can't even go get a piece of fucking pussy if you got fucking money now.
Like they said, guys have to like have a good job. They have to be a good dude, you know.
Yeah, all
People
these
still don't
things.
talk that good about them. Women just get praised all day long.
All day long. No. Fucking
And it's
thing.
not enough.
I swear to
They're
God.
on Facebook with pictures looking for fucking strange men's attention.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's crazy.
It's fucking nuts. It's fucking nuts. All right, dude. I know you got fucking a long day. You've had a long fucking day, so
Yes, sir.
let's wrap it up with fucking question number 9, bro. And this, after listening to the PAWNCAST and being on the PAWNCAST and kind of, you know, talking about the things we talked about, would you compare yourself more to a pawn versus the knight?
I'm gonna say my journey's been a pawn this whole time, but I've been knighted for about 4 or 5 years now, to where I've had to, or I would have never grown into something different. I understand the aspect of the pawn, and I did slow step it. I did get across there, but when I did trade in my pawn, I traded in for a knight pimp. And that's what I'm saying. So I feel like that's where I'm at now, because I'm very confident in what I do. My business is pretty successful. We have a good name around town, a great reputation.
Mm-hmm.
My name doesn't mean shit, so that's a good thing. That's hard to earn. So, but I've definitely been pawning it forever.
Forever. So the only reason, okay, one more thing. Let me ask you one more thing. So now you're a knight, right? So you feel you're here. Do you want to go further?
No, I like where I'm at.
You're good where you're at. You're happy.
Like Ice Cube said, I'm a gangster. I know when I got it good. So I'm just chilling right now. I like what I'm doing. I like where I'm at. I like everybody who I work. I love everybody I work with. Like, work to me is fun, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress, but I can do it, and I can do it with the people around me.
Yeah, brother.
It's worth it, man.
That's dope.
I worked with my son for almost like 5 years now. That's fucking pretty dope, dude.
Yeah.
And then I get to work with my wife and my daughter. I never thought I'd be like, yeah, I'll see you at work. I'm like, go to your job, I'll go to mine, I'll see you after work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's actually been really fucking cool, man. She's just fucking stepped up huge, and wifey's pretty gangster.
Hell yeah.
But behind every bad man's a bad bitch. So
Oh, definitely.
Don't forget it.
No, we talk about that. We have the
That's
same
real.
conversation.
Yeah, that's real shit. So
My wife is the shit.
yeah.
My wife is the
And
shit.
that's why we're still with them, and we only keep one, and that's all you need, because she does all that you need. You don't need anyone, you know. You don't need nothing else. And plus, you only got 2 ears, bro.
I couldn't
Shoot
deal
both
with
them
it.
fuckers off.
I couldn't deal
Fucking
with it.
chewing them fuckers off.
No fucking way. Could you imagine, bro? Fuck
No.
that. I got a good woman.
No, I couldn't be more than
One
one.
night.
Like 6 of them sister wives and shit. I'm like,
Can you imagine coming home?
No.
Be like, I'm fucking.
I got a whole bunch of earplugs. So just walking in the house like this, bro. Just fucking can't hear shit.
Just waving.
That's it, man.
Waving at everybody.
Fucking love you guys. Love you. That's it. Love you.
Yes, love you.
Call me when dinner's ready. I'll have the earplugs out.
Hell yeah. Brother. Hi, Luigi. We
Thank you
appreciate
for
coming on.
having me over, dog. That was awesome. Good, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I don't care. You're not that sick.